Mrs. Ashton, I don't know if you have seen the last hours and the last 2 days, YouTube, the shocking pictures of a man in Syria who was filming the demonstrations in the streets of Homs. And at a certain moment, when he sees a sniper of the presidential militia, he got killed by this very same man, by the sniper, live. In fact, filming, is that what you see on YouTube, what you see on this picture, his own death. And that man in Homs, and there are many cases like that, was killed just before, because he was trying to make one thing clear, because he was taking this picture to send them on internet so that everybody outside Syria could see what is happening in Syria, and that everybody outside Syria could see that we are still continuing with more than 1,500 deaths for the moment, a massacre of citizens, and we outside the world, let's be honest, we are looking to that. And mainly, we are doing nothing or almost nothing to prevent it. And I know Syria is not Libya. There is also no front line to defend, so what's happening there is completely different from what's happening in Libya. And I should even say that Syria, in that sense, is maybe more difficult to tackle. But that doesn't mean that we can do anything more than we are doing for the moment, and where we are waiting for a resolution of the UN Security Council. And that's now weeks and weeks and weeks that we are hoping that there should be a breakthrough with Brazil, with Russia, with China on this issue, and it's not coming. And so the question is, when you see what's happening on the ground, in live, dramatic scenes at one side, and then at the other side is Brazil, China, Russia blocking everything in the Security Council, we have to imagine, in fact, an other way. We have to ask more things, we have to do more things from our side, and not wait for a resolution of the Security Council. Well, we shall not come, President, in the next days, I think, and even in the next weeks. So I have a proposal. I think that two things can be done. What you can do, in addition to what we have discussed until now, first of all, to extend the list of the people who are under the sanctions. For the moment, you have a list of 30 people. Has been in accordance with the US, so with the international community, at least US and the European Union. Well, I think we have to extend this to all the 200 families who are in power for the moment in Syria, and who are in fact supporting still Assad by earning money thanks to the regime. And I think it's thanks to these 200 families that Assad is still there. And it is thanks to these 200 families that the massacre is still going on. And it is thanks to these 200 families that in fact snipers, like we can see on the internet, are still killing innocent people in the streets. So I think that we can do more than still waiting weeks and weeks for a resolution that is not coming forward of the Security Council, and that is to target these people and to extend the travel ban and the asset freezing to these 200 families who are very well known, and to extend the list of 30. That's the first thing to do. And I have a second proposal to do, Mrs. Ashton. I think that finally, let's face the reality. There is no front line to defend, so you cannot do the same thing as in Libya, but at least we can try to start to think about the possibility of creating inside Syria of a safe zone, what we call a demilitarized zone on the territory of Syria. And it's not wishful thinking, because in Ankara for the moment they are working on this and they are thinking about this. And they did it already in 1991 in Iraq with the support of the US. You remember that, to protect the people living in the north of Iraq. Well, I think that we should do that. Or we continue to see still this happening, what is happening now, more killings, or we create this the fastest as possible. So my proposal is that please stop to wait for a unity, a unanimity, what shall not become reality in the UN, and take the lead in these two additional initiatives.
Thank you.